Welcome! I'm Shelley Netco, life coach, mind and spirit motivator. Today, I'd like to share some thoughts about the complicated subject of families. Most of us have some sort of family of origin we belong to, with parents and possibly a sibling or two, and there may be some in-laws, or some people call them outlaws, and then there are our own family tribes that we have under our own roofs. We may have a partner or spouse, or maybe a single parent we are, and there may be one or the ideal 2.4 average children like the American census says. And then there are other bigger families with 3 or 4 kiddos. Then there are other blended families with step-parents, half-siblings, stepsisters and brothers, and the labels and tribes just get bigger and more modern by the day. But something I've noticed quite a bit lately is that families seem to be losing the battle when it comes to self-love. Now, we all know what it means for an individual to have self-love, but have you ever given the thought to what it means for families to have self-love? It seems like over the last decade or so, the concept of love and respect for what families actually have and how much it means or should mean is dwindling. Sure, there are some families who do it right, and they have it down. They know what they have, and they really cherish it. They treat each other with mutual respect, and they really value each other's time and love and attention. They verbalize their gratitude for each other. Yes, I've actually witnessed this. Families who respect each other speak kindly to each other. They respect instead of ridicule differences, and they help each other out. They ask to listen when they have conversations. They care. Sure, they slip up and they argue. They get caught up in the garbage that life throws at them. But overall, they really feel fortunate to have and be a part of their family, and they love their tribe. Now, when it comes to the families who have lost touch with what matters, they seem to be caught up in frustration. They've set so many rules that they've forgotten that loving each other used to be the number one rule. They're so busy trying to juggle everything and everyone that they've lost focus on who they're juggling for. There's a direct correlation between activities and frustrations running high and kindness and gratitude running low. Families who've lost touch with their self-love for their unit sometimes kind of seem like a group on a hike without a compass. Everyone is just scrambling to get back to someplace good, but without that compass, it's just a mess. So if there is hope for individuals who are going through personal growth and self-love issues, is there hope for families who might be going through the same? Well, first off, parents need to be parents. For some reason, some of us have fallen into the trap of allowing kids to rule the roost. I feel like it all started when parents started asking kids what they wanted for dinner. Now, I don't know when that was, but the next thing you know, 8-year-olds are speaking condescendingly to parents and are rude to them. And the parents are allowing it to happen, and the whole world's gone mad. So mutual respect is a must. The other thing that has taken a turn is the confusion over discipline. Many parents have adopted the notion that discipline must be filled with fear and anger. I know it's hard to believe, but it is possible to discipline with love. Now, I'm not suggesting that you never raise your voice as a parent, but I am saying that you can discipline your child or teen or even young adult without stripping them of their dignity. Remember, when you are in control of yourself, you're more likely to be heard and respected. And on another note, someone has to take the reins and be the spiritual leader of the family. I've always believed that it's easier to raise good humans if they believe they're part of something bigger. So whether you teach your child about God, Buddha, the universe, Mother Earth, or whatever you choose, teach them there's something bigger than them out there, and that they are part of it and they have a responsibility to be a good person. And that starts in your family. I found it's harder to make decisions to make a mistake when you will be disappointing the people you love. And kids really take that seriously. And take the time to make sure your family knows what you're all about. Much like a business does when they develop a mission statement, your family should have an idea of your family's mission. Some people might think this sounds corny, but usually those are the ones that need it the most. How does your family live day to day? That should tell the story. Are you nurturing your family's self-respect and love for itself? Does everyone spend their time in opposition, or is it obvious they're on the same team? I know from firsthand experience, thinking back more than a few years ago, there's almost nothing more unsettling than when trouble arises in family dynamics. It can throw everyone out of balance. I know it sure preoccupied my mind as a mom so many times. Sometimes it even kept me from being productive when I got all caught up in whatever was going on, some kind of family drama, whether it was an argument or something with the kids, especially when they were teens and going into college. Things could get so messy. You see, as humans with a heart, we all need to feel centered with a sense of belonging and to feel loved. Those are just the basics. I hope you will all find a sense of renewal in your family bond, a rejuvenated respect, and a sense of love for one another that will be taken to heart as a responsibility for each and every member of the tribe. And I hope and pray that the leader of your family will have the wisdom to guide, not control, your family with love and grace, with an open mind and a full heart. I'd like to leave you with this quote by Anthony Brandt. Other things may change us, but we all start and end with family. I love that one. That's so true. So I hope you'll give some thought to your family this week. Is your compass working? Well, that's all for today, friends. Thank you for listening. Until next time, remember, the universe has your back, and we're all in this together.